What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. You know what's today? It's hump day. Happy Wednesday. And you know Uncle Hotep has to take his behind to work. Anyway, it's the day after Halloween. Took the little kid trick-or-treating. Wasn't that many people out? No, she enjoyed herself. She dressed up as Supergirl. You all know this. The pink Supergirl outfit. She got lots of candy. I'm going to throw some of that stuff away. Like, how do you give Cheetos away as trick-or-treat candy? A bag of Cheetos. Throwing them right in the trash, you know, with damn Cheetos. She likes Cheetos, too, but I got to break her out of that habit, man. I don't know, her aunt gave her some Cheetos, and she loved her some Cheetos. Anyway, let's talk about Halloween, because, you know, there was an Officer Gutierrez. He dressed up as Colin Kaepernick. And he's an officer somewhere. I'm not sure if it's at a college or what. And I glanced over the article. I seen Rob from Black Sports Online. You know, he tweeted out it was racist. You know, I'm like, you know, I respect Rob's hustle. Because, you know, he's taken a flimsy blog. Now he's at all the premieres. He's at the NBA finals. He's at all the big fights. He's asking questions. You know what I mean? He became big time. Shout outs to Rob, friend of the show. But man, his political slant is just out of this control, man. You know, he plays up the racial angle, and it's absurd. You know what I mean? I think sometimes he does more harm than good with his rhetoric. But there's nothing about dressing up as Colin Kaepernick racist. There's nothing racist about it. You know what I mean? He wasn't in blackface. Not that Colin's black anyway, not black like me. You know what I mean? I think he drew a beard on his face, and he had a sign, "We'll stand for food," and an afro. And people are calling it racist. Like, no, that's not racist. I mean, what are y'all talking about? Like, what is with this? Is Colin X like the golden child now? You can't do anything about him. You know what I mean? Like, remember, Jason, what's his name? Whitlock, and had kid dress up as Colin Kaepernick at the show. That was hilarious. But yeah, I mean, he had to understand this. This was coming, and dressing up just as somebody isn't quote unquote racist. Like, I seen what's her name, Kim Kardashian, dressed up as Aaliyah in one of her costumes. For some reason, she dressed up like 2 or 3 times. Like, one is Aaliyah, one is Madonna, or some shit like that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. There's nothing there's nothing racist about it. You know, it's amazing to me that, you know, black Americans, I say blacks, I mean black Americans. You know, I'm not talking about my African immigrants, the Caribbean immigrants, you know. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the shine, the Akata, the African American, the black American. You can't, if you go to see them dress up, 9 times, it's not 9 times out of 10 anymore. It's probably 7 out of 10 times. It's a white character. I'm telling you. Scooby-Doo, Superman, you know what I mean? Like, what, you know what I mean? You pick your character. I'm dead serious. Nobody's calling them like, hey, man, that's racist, man. You can't dress up like that. Nobody says nothing. I mean, what's the point? So, but when white folks dress up as a person that is of Negro descent, it's racist? Come on, man. Like, come on, man. this ain't. First of all, yeah, I mean, you know, I'll touch on that later. But you can't. It's two-faced, and this is my point about The Shine, man. It's like, I don't know where they're coming from with this stuff, man. Like, how can you call? You have to expect Colin Kaepernick was going to be a hot Halloween item on both sides. People were going to dress up as Colin Kaepernick. He's more famous as a protester than he was a quarterback. More people know him now than they knew him when he was on the field. So you had to expect that everybody was going to dress up as Colin Kaepernick. And just because they made slight fun of him doesn't mean that it's racist. Like, stop. Quit. You know what I mean? Stop, quit, don't do this no more. You know what I mean? You keep crying wolf with this racism ticket. When something really bad happens, nobody's gonna be looking. Everybody looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? Just cut it out. Then another costume that shook the table. It was a black man. It was an interracial couple, a black man and a white woman. He's dressed up as coffee, I think. She was dressed up as sugar, and her two kids were dressed up as half and half. Yo. I go on a collie. Oh man, the collie militants were outraged. They're like, he's cooning it up. He's cooning it up. It's like, he's cooning it up. Maybe it was cringeworthy. As an adult, and one thing about Halloween, I'm like, adults got to give it back to the kids, man. You know, when I was coming up, it was only kids that dressed up. This was before the wave of Halloween parties for adults. Now it's like the adults is fighting the kids with their costumes. You know, it's all well and good. I'm not gonna be fun police and police the kids. You know what I mean? Police Halloween. And hey, if it floats your boat, and you're an adult, go ahead and dress up, man. You're in your 30s, dressing up as some character. Hey, man, get in what you fit. Get in where you fit in. For Uncle Hotep, no, I'm not dressing up. I haven't dressed up since I was a kid. To be perfectly honest, it's just not my cup of tea. I ain't feeling Halloween, but I personally wouldn't do it. But if they want to do that for their family, if they think it's cute, then go right ahead. You know, and I seen the collie militants, man. They say he's cooning, he's being a bed buck. That's hilarious. Like, Tariq Nasheed brought all these slavery terms back into play. Like bed wench and bed buck. You know, if you're a bed wench, he was just, the master was just getting down with you and smashing them cheeks. If he was a bed buck, you just fucking, I don't know where that, I mean, I swear I never heard the term bed buck until like last year on the college. Like, people calling black men that sleep with women outside, primarily white women, but other women, they're bed bugs. Like, there's no freedom of choice anymore, anything like that. You're automatically a bed bug. Like, you want to get past slavery, but you want to keep using slavery terms. You'll never get past slavery because your mindset is in slavery. That's a little gem I just dropped for y'all off the top of my dome, but y'all pay attention to that. But I'm not, like, you can't call a coon. Why is he a coon for that? And this is my problem with the African American Kada the Shine. Like, if it was if it was like a male couple or a female couple, these shines would say it was they're brave, they're courage, They're this, that, and the third. No one will call them coon. Why is that? It's like in this culture, community, whatever you want to call it. If you date outside your race as a black man, that's the worst thing you can do. Literally. Behind any other combination, male, male, female, female, whatever you want to call it, you black male sleep with you outside your race, you're the worst thing ever. But I'm not even going the reverse of that, because we know that would get applauded, but be that as it may. You know, you guys gotta stop taking this stuff serious. It's Halloween. People want to dress up and have fun with it. You know what I mean? Stop being Halloween police. Stop being cornballs. You know what I mean? You're sitting there arguing about, you know, they're cooning it up, or they're bleaching up the race or whatever. Go make some babies then. You know what I mean? It's people sitting there in the bottom of their basement with a lotion bottle and some Kleenex right next to them, talking about these people are coons and sellouts. Shut up, man. Just shut up, y'all, man. Just stop being corny, man. Stop policing Halloween. Just, if people, you're gonna let people dress up, they can dress up as ever they want. Well, thanks for letting me get over. Oh, sorry, I gotta get over. But stop policing people what they dress, man. You know, it's supposed to be Halloween. Kill the PC police. Hey, it's Uncle Hotep. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe. If you can donate to my Patreon or PayPal, I greatly appreciate it. $1 a month on Patreon helps me out a lot. You know what I mean? I greatly appreciate it. I would love to do this like a lot more. You know, work gets involved. Follow me on Twitter at Handy Mayhem, and my backup account, Uncle Hotep. Please follow that backup account, because you know how Twitter is. And episode 72 of the podcast is out. Listen.